Alright, well, I wanted to get an early start going today. It turns out it's not that early after all, but hey, on the bright side, at least we have some time ahead for us today, because we have plenty of things to do. That's right, we're gonna start off with what's happening around Globe? I thought we had a mission that was pending. I stand corrected. Ah, right, the Daily Cutter. So yeah, the Daily Cutter over here, or the Cutter on its daily business, is gonna land over here in, I believe it's Hawaii. So we're gonna be running an interception on that. I do think we have Fortuna at the ready. That we do. Otherwise we're slowly grinding forward. We recently cleared out our first heavy freighter and it's went relatively well. I mean, everybody's hurt apparently, but it went relatively well. That being said, our air game is not fantastic at the moment. We still have plenty of things to fix there. And when it comes to base defenses, we could use a little bit of a boost too. There's my training at. I'm also wondering if there are any transformations I want to pick up. Ritual Rebirth, matter of fact, is quite interesting on a lot of these people. I don't know why I haven't done it up until this point. We're making a bunch of items, mostly just restocking miscellaneous stuff, so nothing really worth pointing out. We gotta get ourselves some moonshine. That's gonna be great. The sooner the better. But one very important thing that we're gonna have coming up very soon is building at least a Predator. So I kind of have been on the fence whether I want to pick up the Predator or try to pursue Air Supremacy. If you quickly check out Air Supremacy over here, which... Fairy Dragon? Oh, that's neat. No. If you check out Air Supremacy, it will lead to high agility fighters, which will give us access to the Barracuda. Or advanced fighters with cybernetic interfaces will give us access to the Nightmare, but this is actually quite far out with 60 days research for the advanced fighter, 100 for air supremacy, and last but not least an additional, 65 for cybernetic interfaces. It's not something you just pick up at the flick of the wrist. Yeah, flick of the wrist. So, we're gonna be building at least a few predators. And they'll be faster, they'll be better. That being said, we are kinda critically low on hangar-based slots. We could, technically speaking, hold up to 3 hunter killers. The Pachydermy is gonna get... Pachydermy might actually get scuttled, we'll see. Then we have the Airbus and we have the rail pod. I'm not certain about the rail pod. I'm currently using it so we can do cruising counselors. But yeah. Well, I mean, I technically speaking don't need to do cruising counselors, but it's a nice money boost. That being said, we have a Hilarion plant, which means we are now manufacturing more chemicals over here as well. We have more runs incoming. Why do we have the Pachydermy? Because I do not trust the Fortuna on space missions. Because the back is wide open and exposed, which could lead to people basically getting popped on turn 1 by Terminators as long as they don't have acceptable armor. I won't trust Fortunas either, exactly. So honestly, the current role of the Pachydermy is just purely running space missions. Maybe if we had better space armor, I'd feel more comfortable, but... better ways of dealing with the marks. Terminator robots. That is, I guess, something to ponder about. You can't even use riot shields in space, weirdly enough. Then we have the Maldives. Chemicals. Chateau de la Morte, nothing too special. And I think that's roughly about it. Nothing really happening, weirdly enough. Alright. Ah, right, and this was the iPhone I was waiting for. I think we're actually gonna keep our friend over here. Last but not least, we're also working towards Defender Armor. That's definitely how you spell Defender Armor. To be precise, Human Defender Armor, because this is gonna be Sky Knight SS Armor. I've never heard of that before. This is gonna be the run-of-the-mill armor that most of my peasants are gonna be using. which means we're currently working on advanced personal protection, which is also needed for the assassin suit. Right, okay, got all of that out of the way. Interesting, secure freight. Whip. And there's the cutter. Alright, we're gonna grab the Fortuna and we're gonna send a bunch of people in. Now, we have been beaten up ever so slightly, so, you know, we have quite a few wounded people. Let's hope that that is not gonna be too big of an issue. Now, normally I would say like, ha ha ha, let's go out there and cap a bunch of people, but we're gonna be dealing with guild security and drones. I've had to learn this the hard way 7 times over, but I finally learned. So let's gear these people up, go out there and bag ourselves a few cutter engines. Don't think we're gonna cap anybody alive today. Right. Durasuit. Durasuit. We should be fine. I hope we're gonna be fine. But yeah, more defender armor will be quite nice. Kind of what I'm very excitingly waiting for. And otherwise, once we get another large batch of cash, I might actually want to buy a few tech vests instead of making them myself. Aquaplastic remains a luxury, so to say. Speaking about luxuries, holy crap, we don't have a lot of armors, do we? Defender, defender, defender. We can go with tech armor. How about we take sniper? Yeah, that is night vision 20, just gotta make sure that I don't get hit. Alright, and the rest is pretty straightforward. I guess I can also take some night ops. We have 1 liquidator armor that I can pick up. We're making a few more, by the way, because we're starting to run low on liquidator armors because we've managed to pick up a few additional ogres. And that's it. Let's go. Yeah, it seems that they're very interested in Hawaii again. Not too bad. We can. Oh, really, we moved quicker than that? Wow, I actually thought we would arrive during nighttime. It turns out we are a lot quicker than, a lot slower than anticipated. That's okay. We can work with this. I mean, famous last words, right? But we can work with this. Let's make sure that we are at least geared up. We're also going to be using field surgery kits more often because they provide better healing opportunities. That's going to be interesting. Also, I really do think that these things should be using regular bullets and not the EP ammo. Also, let's use a few alpha rifles, just, you know, safety precaution. And we'll be using the B napalm. Yeah, the heavy slug thrower is okay, the heavy slug thrower is okay. And of course, I guess the last thing that's worth pointing out here is because I'm running around with snipers who have great reaction and great firing, I'm probably better off using something that skills with firing. Might be too much. I should really start using the light sniper rifles. Oh man. I swear to God, I'm dying over here. Alternatively, I guess we could use the God knows what. Yeah, probably will be using the sniper rifle. Let's make sure we have a few grenades available, and that will be that. That will be that. I gotta be careful because the enemy does love lobbing out grenades, so we should keep that in mind. I guess we're gonna be using the boarding gun. Hey ho, let's do this. Right off the bat we can see 2 academy drones, I suppose. That's fun. Yeah, so there you go. See, I'm not crazy. This actually is 0 to something damage. It's the EP most likely. That's 50 to 150. Yeah, it's really confusing. Eh. Oh, at least I know I'm crazy. At least I know I'm crazy. Only took 4 shots, but it was worth it. Alright, let's have people back up. Let's take up positions, make sure that their back isn't too exposed, make sure that people can actually shoot back if they want to shoot back. And that will be it. The biggest fear with the Fortuna remains that it's such an open damn craft. Anybody can really mess me up like that. You know, like that guy. Or drone, I suppose. That's a guy though. Oh god, how many are actually inside the building? How many were actually inside the building? Holy crap. Hey, we have an explorer. Alright, now we're also going to be exploring a bit. Let's see what we have. Hello. Oh yeah, he's going to be tough to hit. I mean, that is a door hit. That's not what I'm looking for. That's it, by the way. Again, we're not gonna go for caps here, so it's okay. I mean, it would be even better if we could kill them, but I might be asking too much. Okay. So we have an explorer that we gotta deal with, so that's not gonna be too difficult. Maybe set up a little bit of reaction fire. And just keep in mind that the enemy can be anywhere, doing anything, whatever the hell they want to do. Which may or may not include blowing my face up, so yeah. I believe the proper term is I'd rather not. Thank you very much. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Very nice sniper shot, by the way. That was beautiful. Okay, we're done here. I think that's the end of this mission. I don't think anything else can go wrong here in particular anymore. But, we'll have to see. Oh, they might be inside the craft itself. That will be a bit unfortunate, but it would make a lot of sense. Also, I should avoid stacking units too tightly. They're inside the craft, okay. Alright everybody, line them up so we can knock them down. It's a good way to open at least today. I still think I could have done this mission a lot better, but I don't feel super rusty like I usually do. I feel like just not playing this game for half a day just instantly resets my brain to baby mode. Instantly resets it to baby mode, yeah. Alright, let's avoid friendly fire if we can. I know I'm asking a lot from you gals. But what can I say? I'm a naive optimist. I guess we have to spread out a little bit as well. Just to make sure we don't get naded. Alright, breach, breach. Hello, breach. That's one drone down. If I can actually stun these drones, that would be perfect. We can disassemble them for optronic parts, and optronic parts still, in my opinion, is a privileged item. Like, you would need them at least to make integrated devices, and you need integrated devices for a whole bunch of things. Of course, we can also get them from slave AIs, but we will do that, right? Who will do that to a bunch of slave AIs? Ooh, yikes. You're immune to stun, unfortunately, or daze, if I remember correctly. Daze is 50. Up to 129 is not too shabby. Yeah, there you go, look at that. Not too shabby indeed. Again, gotta avoid me potentially getting nade here, so... Chop, let's get down to it. I am not even surprised right now. So I decided not to take a shot and instead try to look for a better opportunity to hit him. I'm afraid that his weapon is loaded. It's kind of the general gist here. I feel like playing calm can be so difficult for me. Like, I feel very uncomfortable about what I just did. I feel like that's gonna backfire. Oh, I love how he deflected his bullet right into... Oh, high drone. I like how he deflected the bullet right back into to the power source. Who needs experience? Jennifer, Bastilla, and... Jennifer? Oh great, Bastilla and Swooning Monsoon. Now, Swooning Monsoon won't be able to get any experience, unfortunately. Where is she? Wait, where is she? What did I do with her? Oh, there she is. Hey, she might actually get experience. Alright, well, that's not the experience I had in mind, but sure. Jennifer? Jennifer? Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks for nothing. Okay, this is a lot more tougher than I had imagined. I thought this was pretty straightforward because we succeeded the first time. But if anybody asks you how many light bulbs do you need to replace a XCOM soldier, yeah, this is your answer right here. Ay. Alright, well. What a shame. We might have been able to get the drone there in one piece. Straight up killed him as well. Well, we got one drone out of it. Nobody died. We took a little bit of damage, but that's not too bad. We already got cutter information. And look at that, 2 integrated devices. I'll take it. Back it and back it. Let's send it to 0.0 at least. Hey, a mind probe as well. That was ridiculous. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I don't know if the drone just had really good dodge, or melee attacks were just really shit, or bad luck. Oh right, our main base is a bit stuck when it comes to capacity. Ironically speaking, you could go for mob rules. It just depends if you can deflect enemy attacks and if you can tank any hits. And of course they might just... In this case the drone can do it, but they might just drop a grenade at their feet and blow everybody up. Been there, done that. On many occasions. Alright, let's send this stuff to the Maldives. Ba-da-da-da-dum. No ship engine though. The ship engine is gonna go to Yule Junkyard for the time being. Okay, and we hold on to the rest. Now, let's do a little bit of inventory management in our first base. This is gonna take up the next hour, so Hold on to your hats. It's gonna get boring. Oh my god, 201 optronic parts. Oh. Oh, that makes me very happy. It makes me incredibly happy. You know, we have a lot of personal databases. We have some plasteel. We have an old fighter hull, by the way. Spider demon corpses. I can use them to extract stuff, but only after I've made the infernal connections. Alright, well, we'll keep the spider corpses around. They're not that heavy. I think I have way too many surgery units as a side note. That is definitely where I can gain a little bit of space. Oh, we have 50 capacitor taxes. I completely forgot these things existed. That's a bit embarrassing. Torn fartbacks that we could potentially butcher. Maybe one day I'll actually get around to researching the damn thing. I think I was planning to proc it off the Church Beastmaster, so yeah. We should be relatively close to that. So this is what I'm thinking, alright? This is what I'm thinking. We're gonna be shipping some stuff to our other bases. For example, we're gonna ship to Yule Junkyard. Let's start with this. We're gonna ship like 20 surgery units. I don't know if I'm gonna be needing them. Part of me wants to make nano surgery devices. Part of me... Actually, I should probably ship those to the Maldives. But yeah, part of me wants to make nano surgery devices. Part of me is too afraid to do so. Oh jeez, okay, we might actually have a different issue on our hands now. Alright, let's change things up a bit. I might have been hoarding a bit too aggressively. Alright, ship those over there. Ship to point 0 the squires. Okay. I know that I have a good chunk of slaves in other bases, so we're gonna be shipping those around as well, especially this one. Oh, actually, that's not even the case. Look at how little there are in Paris. Huh. Yeah, Paris just has a lot of available space. Awkward. Very, very awkward. Yeah, I think I'm just basically hoarding too much. That's the main issue. I can work with that, I guess. Just gotta get rid of a bunch of junk. But that's my problem. I'm really bad with getting rid of junk. I'm like, oh, look at those 15 hypno panels. I'm gonna need them. Oh, 20 torn fartbacks. What if I butcher them? But what about the spider demon corpses? I gotta get those UAC plasma guns, and I'll never use them. That's the problem. I'll never use them. Same with the reticulin fusion reactors. I do think I can disassemble these, but especially the vessel farms is quite important. Yeah, so this is like just one of my big crutches. So bad with it. They're really trying to secure global trade, aren't they? All the scrubs. Alright, hit me with your best shot, the Academy Thrall. These men have been turned into playthings by Academy counselors. Apart from being used in obvious ways, they act as guardians. Their constant diet of drugs and hormones makes them nearly zombie-like. Resistant to pain, almost oblivious to the sense of danger, and physically imposing. We think we can switch our loyalties to have equally useful servants, but this can take some time. 64. No mastery without training, no discipline without belief, no triumph without loss, no real satisfaction without any of them. Yes, I do agree. Okay, is there any other interrogations I want to do at the moment? Guild engineer, boom, just like that. We are still trying to proc as many engineers as we can, both for the Academy Guild Engineering, the Divine Code, and yeah, that's roughly about it, I think. My kittens decided that PC should be turned off. Well, obviously they're fun enough on their own, right? They don't want you to play with something else. Also, is Zortium armor good? I'm gonna say yes. I use Zortium armor on bug guys, and I think Zortium improves your voodoo significantly enough for it to be worthwhile. And Zortium is really hard to come by. Hence, I wasn't able to use them in large amounts, but I remember really wanting to use them, which was quite nice. Hey, look at this! Hey, we have 4 laboratory spaces available with no-brainers. Time to claim a brainer ticket. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get 3 more brainers. 1, 3. I built 2. It's worthwhile if you use voodoo, in my opinion. I think it said I needed 2 personal databases, so... Oh, you have 50, okay. More people have arrived back at Lola Spire. Let's, Oh, I thought they could undergo militia training. I guess they just finished it? No, we're in Paris, that's why. Right, they've undergone the ritual of rebirth, so militia training is up next. You know, gotta get those people back into shape, right? Squire, surgery units, ship engines, graph units, integrate devices, the academy drone, and there are my runs, look at that. So now we're gonna be making 2.7 million a month. Oh, now that's the good stuff I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I took 10 too many runs with me, but that's okay. Oh, right, and the demon god shrine. So it's very important we get the teachings of Ni. Now, spoiler alert, we're not gonna get the teachings of Ni. Most likely we're gonna end up with the teaching of fire, because that's what we always get. There's no such thing as a teaching of Ni. Also, I really need to invest in better Lochnar armor. I think Slayer has been fun and all, but getting plate armor, Lochnar plate armor might be quite nice. But then again, the problem with Lochnar plate armor is that it requires, I think it was 25 days to research, and I just do not have the research capacity at the moment. Just do not have the research capacity. Alright. Hey ho, let's go, Demon God Shrine. Shouldn't be too difficult. Make sure you have the right weapons with ya. Lochnars die in droves for me in these caves. I think part of it also relies on luck. But one thing that I find that improves your survivability of Lochnars is to really rely on reaction fire and pick your angles right. And shotguns. Give Lochnars with below average firing shotguns. It just works every single time. If you're doing the, what is it? The Redman caves, I believe? Like, just having a basic shotgun such as the assault shotgun makes literally all the difference. Of course, people are going to die. Slayer armor is pretty good early game as well. Then again, I might be talking out of my ass as well, who knows? That's how I experience things. It can differ from person to person. Like I said, part of it also really just depends on luck in the end. Either you make it or you break it. Also, partially I'm curious if it's actually worthwhile using Sunblades. Sunblades are based around throwing, but you know, they can be pretty good reaction weapons as far as I've seen. Also, I found pistols to be quite handy, but now I'm just now I'm just like going on and on about something pretty irrelevant and pointless. Make sure you have some electric in case of ghosts. I've never ever had ghosts, by the way. It's insane to think about it, but good point, Jake, and thank you. Exactly, vintage, exactly. But what can I say? A Lochner's gonna lock, right? Okay, we're good to go. I don't think I've ever fought ghosts down here. Yeah, it's all about which angles you pick. We are in the bottom right corner, which means there's a path in this direction, there's a path in that direction, there's a path down here. Sunblades for fun on my one gal, yeah. They can be quite a bit of fun. I've always been quite skeptical about thrown weapons, mostly because I am a sucker for guns. I'm always telling myself, but why would you use a thrown weapon when you can just use a gun? But boy, I've been using a few sunblades and they're a blast. They're a bloody damn blast. They have really good range and they can really kill. And apparently, according to I think it was Jagen, if you put it on the wild gnome, you can do you can do some really mental things. 10% chance. Well, there you have it. Fuck! I hate bats. I hate bats. Fucking bats. Okay, we're definitely gonna see some people die here. Bats are literally the worst type of fucking things to fight. In case you can't tell, I really do hate fighting bats. Ugh. Alright, let's get this over with. So yeah, I'm gonna say that maybe 2 or 3 Lochnars are going to die at least. Ah. I hope they burn in hellfire. Yes they will. And they deserve every little bit of it. It's really insane, like they have really high reactions, so getting reaction fire off against them is really difficult. That's why I don't particularly enjoy them. Alright, let's make sure that you come with... Ah, shit. Let's make sure you come with me at least. I don't want somebody to actually shoot the ground and accidentally kill her. Yeah, giant spiders are actually worse, I do admit that part. The problem with giant spiders is that they kill. I guess bats mostly just stun, but giant spiders tend to kill. I don't know about ghosts. I really don't know about ghosts, unfortunately. But I can imagine it's a complete and total shit show.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, shut up, I'm fighting. I'm fighting bats. Well, I was kinda hoping that we won't have friendly fire there, but it happened. And I don't think I have any medkits at my disposal. Go fetch me a medkit. Yeah, I took a risk there, but... oh well. A regular medkit will do the trick. I took a risk and we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty nasty endeavor having to fight these bastards. Alright. Yep. We're getting it done, don't worry. Okay, and that should be you healed. Oh, you took a lot of damage there, matter of fact. That's okay, I can patch it up. Alright, we need to keep advancing. Let's clear out these caves so we can go home. The one thing I really hate about caves is that an enemy can very easily block one of these entrances and they still want to go through it, so they would skip their entire turn if they can't pass through it. So you always have to give way. It's really annoying actually. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. And wait for the friendly fire accident to happen. That's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. That's the type of shit I'm talking about, okay. And that was somebody with shield as well. Alright, let's have everybody join the fray again. And we'll be on our way. I can actually wake her up using stimulants, but she can take a dirt nap. She can take a dirt nap as well. Okay, I think there's 1 or 2 enemies left. Let's keep moving before Damsel in Distress will bleed out. And she will bleed out. You had to find that out the hard way. God, I hate these freaking bats. They drive me batshit crazy, haha. They actually do, by the way. Get down here, pick up your gun, perfect. Most of the people don't even have experience, actually.
I can't breathe.
Ah, well then, that was nasty. That was really nasty. Well, okay, so we're at the temple and I don't see the damn bats. That's worrisome as well. I'm so gonna get popped here. The temple is awfully close. So the dumps was down here. I just realized I did not actually bring any healing with me. I think the last bat might be down here. Oh. Oh, really now? Bastard. Yeah, I didn't think that we would need iPhones, because usually these missions are pretty straightforward. Because I'm playing defensively, I'm not really hunting, but... Ta-da. Teachings of the Night. Well, alright. My team also has no healing items. Yes. The powers that be. So we have the Teachings of the Night, Teachings of Feast, Honor and Fire. So this is the first night one. Good. Yeah, might be. Stupid bats. I'll butcher all of you. And we got some Avenger armor. It's back. It's been quite a while since we had our last Avenger armors. We lost all of them dealing with a bunch of what are their faces again? Humanists, right? That was a bloodbath and a half that I'd rather forget. But I can't. Oh my god, 30... Oh no, never mind, just 1 moonshine. I thought we got 35 moonshine from this. Oh, this is madness. Indeed, it is madness. Alright. Bag it and bag it. Veteran public enemy, best kind of friend. Yeah, we had a little bit of a whoopsie there. They'll survive though. And of course we're going to be manufacturing, checking out recruitment, and then all items that are okay. I always do this the wrong way around. We have 1 Cinderella project we can apparently do, that's nice, and 1 damsel. I'm still holding on for the young Ubers to spy on the Sky Ninjas to get the Skyforge book. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to make it too difficult, and I just worry about every single person. It's not good. What are some good early weapons to go for before mid-game? Things that are better than they seem at first glance. Old rifle. The old rifle is really good. You gotta look for weapons with bravery scaling. The old rifle is probably the first rifle with actual scaling. for bravery. Otherwise, you have the Silver Snake, the Suppressed Pistol. I personally like the Linux SMG, but I might already be going a bit too much to the mid game in that case. Let's see. Didn't think it would yield anything. We were to go to Tools of Trade. Bravery and firing, by the way. Then we have the Silver Snake, which is bravery and firing as well. Press pistol is apparently a bit harder, but that takes reactions. I'm trying to think of SMGs. I think we talked and said that the Bandit SMG was a pretty good option, or was it the... I think it was the Bandit SMG that was a good option for SMGs, mostly because it has a lot of auto fire. It does not have any scaling damage, but 6 auto fire for 40% accuracy, 35% time units. Or maybe I'm mistaken, it's actually the submachine gun. It might just be the submachine gun. Any other weapons that popped to my mind? Don't think I have anything else that really pops to my mind right off the bat. No, I don't. Yeah, those are the things I can advise. People can advise, I suppose. It's not just me advising, it's actually people who know what they're talking about. What about melee weapons? The X. Just the regular X is the way to go. I think on girls with high strength. There we go. With somebody with high strength you want to use the X. With somebody who's more around reactions you probably want to use the dagger. Because the dagger is actually based around reactions. But quite often your girls will be using the X. Any other melee weapons that really stand out? I don't think so. Don't think so at all. Cat girls and... yeah, just cat girls. I don't even think Locknars get them until they're sufficiently trained up, and even then. Yeah, you can definitely get a good chunk of damage. On top of that, yeah, you want peasants and anybody with low melee skills to use handles or stumbatons, depending on who's using it. Well, actually, is a stumbaton... Stumbaton starts at 50 as well, right? Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. Ignore stumbaton comment, it's handles. Mostly because of the 50 skill. Okay, Right, we should probably get the damsel in lethal distress going. Oh. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, where's my damsel in distress? Am I should not have sold it, or it shouldn't be in another base. But now I'm kind of confused. Maybe I already finished the the processing. Okay, well. I really don't know what happened there. I think I mentally just completely tuned out there for a moment, as per usual. Okay, we can finish this in 10 hours. Then we can continue work on the personal databases. So this base is kind of full with different people. I should probably start processing all of these things. So let's check out supplies okay and start with enslavement. Beach and me the damsel is in another castle. Man, we should just tear down our castles. Obviously it's too much for me to manage. I'm noticing I need way more prisons. I hate to say it, I don't actually know how to comment on that. I'm a people hoarder as well. I know it's bad. Like, generally speaking, what I like to do is finish all the research topics on people, but I think turning them into slaves, like, always be enslaving people, always be pimping people. Pimping is a bit of a different question, I suppose, but always be enslaving. Because the more slaves you have, the better it is. And if you can't enslave them, then you're better off selling them. There is even a case to be made to rob them. I have spit on robbing. I said, who cares about robbing? I can just sell the person. Robbing is really nice because it gives you small amounts of resources. Take, for example, the church neophyte. Neophyte? Yeah, whatever. The churchy guy. Where is he? Church boy. Come on, church boy. Where you at? Uh-oh. Yeah, there you go. You know, it's really dumb. It says one personal database and 10 blue credit chips, but... You know, maybe you need a personal database. This is such a messed up way of thinking, this mod. Yeah, never apply that logic to real life. It will get you in serious trouble. Yeah, and always be able to fund your people. It's always important to at least research a person once to gain a small infamy boost, which means more money. But otherwise, you want to enslave them, you want to rob them, or you want to try and proc some additional research topics of them, because there is some interesting ones to get that can help you quite a bit. And it's a lot of trial and error. I always like pointing that out. This mod kicks my ass quite often. You do lose the infamy bonus from missions. Ah, yeah, true. Very true, very true. Why do I feel like there's something I'm forgetting? What was I doing? Oh yeah, right, that's what I was doing. Ah, yes, here we go. That's what I was talking about. So we have a priest. I can sell the priest, but I really wanted 4 circuitry, so I'd rather just rob them. You get a little bit of less money back, because they're not as worth as much as you would sell them, but that aqua plastic over here is priceless to me. Because I know I'm gonna need quite a bit of it. And yeah, the church neophyte as well, I guess. And the others I keep for researching purposes. Anybody else? Let's see. Gotta research this guy, so we can get rid of the older killed space technicians. Actually, I gotta research them ASAP so we get clickers. I've noticed that sometimes underwater researchers can give you tons of aqua plastic. Underwater searches, yes. It's really cool. It's no guarantee that you're gonna get an USO, but if you do, it's really nice. I think, like, those type of missions can be quite handy. I've always vastly undervalued the usefulness of aquaplastic, but once you start making lots of tech vests and tech armors and other armors that require aquaplastic, you can run out quite quickly. Personal experience though, I'm definitely not good at this game, so don't use me as reference material, dear god. It's worth holding on to the aquaplastics. I think, like, it's worth holding on to everything. Like armor-piercing ammo. What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I really, like, I think armor-piercing is one of the things that I completely neglect. Well, we've used AP ammo on the CAWS, which was pretty good. This is Warriors Post-Apocalypse, yes it is. Ah, aqua ammo, right, aqua. Oh, that's that stuff, right, here we go, this stuff. Yeah, I don't use this, it's actually quite embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Aquaplastic, yes, exactly, that's the reason why I currently need so much. Because we are doing the peasant revolution. Ah, other dimensions. We have studied several strange phenomena unexplainable by science. We learned from star-called lackeys, demonic beings which employ weird energies, ghosts which can just ignore bullets and disappear. Not to mention the shadow tech. Only the UAC blueprints we found hold some clues, detailing a long-dead company's research into harnessing trans-dimensional transfers of matter, energy and information, or reality could be just a tiny raft swirling in a sea of chaos. How are the non-Gal paths? Gals are easiest. Peasant Revolution is interesting. I think it plays definitely a lot different, but it's fun. I've been enjoying it. You basically have super buff peasants. Infernal connections. And on top of that, let me just use my brain here for 1 second. On top of that, you get access to something called the Peasant Revolutionary HQ, which basically tracks a craft. Once you spot it in the geoscape, it will remain tracked, even if it's outside radar range, which is fantastic. The Mill Touch we haven't done. I haven't done that at least. But I have done the Kelser Superior, which was quite funny. But I think like the Kelpath is definitely a very good way to get started. Like that is probably the easiest, and it's actually quite fun as well, because you get super buff Gels. Whereas with the Peasant Revolution you have to rely a lot on peasants, which becomes a bit more finicky once you have to do base defense. They're all walking around in Durasuits and you're fighting mercenaries. Yeah, they're pretty mediocre at the start. I think what you need is... you need Ritual of Rebirth, then you need to do Militia training, and then you need to do one of the subsequent trainings, such as... I can't remember the name of it. Just take my word for it. Martial arts training, I think, and then they become pretty good. Then they have like 80 to 90 firing, with 0 missions under the belt. I think we've gotten like 20 or 30 recruits from events alone. And that is not just peasants, but also gnomes, I believe. No, wait, that is actually the Chaos Saint. Never mind, I take it back. But yeah, lots of peasant recruits. Advanced personal protection. After cross-examination of our battle knowledge and a lengthy development process, we have devised ways to produce more effective suits of armor. For your convenience, Captain, they're colored blue, not green like the old ones. I remember back many versions ago, I was hitting up supply ships. Oh yeah, that timer. Wait, they removed that timer? Where you have like 10 turns to do so, or the entire thing goes up in flames? Huh. Man, I remember many versions back when it will be the first year August and there were like 50 ninja bases. Fuck me. That's the most painful experience I've ever had. But yeah, I want to get Defender armor, but I'm also thinking about Storm Marine. Defender is way more important right now. I'm doing a lot of talking, I'm sorry guys. With 10 people, this should take 3 days on average. Yeah, that version was bugged. We don't talk about it, it's just... still pretty funny. I think it was pretty funny, yeah. I have no sense of humor, as a side note. We're gonna get the hybrid fighter slash gunship because it leads to stuff like the heavy attack craft. Ah, dating Saya. Your continuously successful work for the Mutant Alliance has made Saya more and more begrudged until she unexpectedly accepted your invitation into Hot Springs. There she presented you her secret martial arts. She literally made a believable illusion of a dragon appear out of the water vapor. Then she said, I think I didn't treat you fairly, despite how much you have helped the Alliance. I was biased. Oh. You see, I used to be a Sky Ninja. This is their secret technique. Then, I lost my whole clan and decided to join the Alliance. Maybe to repent for what I have done as a Sky Ninja. They might have supported the Alliance, but they don't really care about the weakest of us. Let's meet again sometimes. I might have a rant or two about them. Looks like the supply ships are still rigged. Fun times. And then we have the Academy Counselor. Counselors are the top medics amongst the Academy. However, they do not practice medical arts as much as they hone their minds and bodies. They move quickly and gracefully in their skin-tight jumpsuits, and not even any underwater to constrict them. Oh, underwear, not underwater, underwear. They also enjoy the authority to enter any place. enter any place. Thus, they're liberated in both the literal and metaphorical sense. They employ powerful magics that attack the charm resistance, making them master negotiators. They're also very hard to break, as they can control pain. The Academy's purpose. The Star Gods pursue an unending quest of gathering data on all possible paths of evolution. This seems like a major reason for conquering more and more worlds. They have created the Academy for the singular purpose of gathering biological and physiological data from all over the world, then sending it to Mars for the Governor Brain to process. Nobody in the Academy needs or really wants to know all of this, as long as they can enjoy their privileges. Ooh, Academy Engineer. We do need those. Let's get started on the bomber shells. So we do have somewhere both Academy Thralls, here we go, and Counselors, and we're gonna enslave those. Wait, are we gonna enslave those? The passions of Dr. X, which leads to the associate of Dr. X. Okay. Well, I definitely would like to proc that. And then we also have the Golden Lady. Out of everybody, I probably would want to proc it of the Academy Counselor. And then we also have Retages, which I can proc off a bunch of other people. We did recently pick up a human mage, so... But there's plenty of other things I'd like to get from the human mage as well. And the Academy Thralls can teach me about one thing, which is 58. But I can also get it from socializing, so yeah. Let's enslave the Academy Thralls, let's ignore the Counselors. Alright. Let's check out our OK supplies and start pimping and enslaving. Let's not forget about guild security. And the guild hostess will be pimped. Yeah, good enough. What can I say, Necros? Gonna make my money somehow, right? Ah, Moonshine's been completed. Great. We have some Ritual Rebirths that I'd like to proc. What else do we have? Nightshade Augmentation on a Peasant. I'll take it. I could potentially do some basic gun training on people. Alright, yeah, never mind. Looks like we're pretty set. Okay, I'm really starting to question now, where the hell's the dildo? I'm actually gonna do something horrible here, but I'm actually gonna quickly check back the VOD here for a moment, because I am really curious what happened to this. Like... Oh no, how do you do this again? This really is boggling my mind, because I'm like 95% certain I did not sell them. Never mind, I might need to figure it out later. I might need to figure it out later, yeah. Oh, actually, hold on, I'm going places. Almost there. What the hell has happened to it? Come on, tell me. Hey, I did recruit her. Okay, well there you have it. See, I'm just completely out of it. So apparently I did recruit her ages ago. It went completely past me. Innate, your compulsive behavior landed you in jail. You had to pay a 25k fine to get out of there, but not before you made a couple of friends who are instantly gonna get enslaved. Hey there, troublemakers. Goodbye, troublemakers. Hop hop. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum. Oh, wait, what? Didn't we? I have no idea who that is. But I do know this. Ritual Rebirth. It's the innocent damsel. It's a innocent damsel. Okay, all that being said and done, I just realized I need to hire another brainer over here because of the library. All that being said and done, let's keep blowing things up. I need to do the 50mm shells. I think I just never shipped them. Bye bye Redman. 50mm shells. Okay, we might actually have a problem here. Hold on. Well, there's somewhere. I'm sure we'll be fine. Library's been completed as well. Now I'm wondering if I need to make more shells. I'm gonna phase out the shells once we can actually craft our own, once we can craft our own Gauss bullets. That is the plan at the moment. Ah, Claim the Brainer has been completed. Fantastic. Claim the Brainer, please. I need it. Claim Brainer ticket. The Brainer will join us. Don't you have Gauss ammo researched? Gauss and ammo, that's not what we're looking for. Gauss ammo basics. Nope. We're missing the rail driver and the Gauss pistol. We recently obtained a rail driver, but I don't think we have a Gauss pistol yet. So, I might get it from the commando, but it's a 1 in 7 chance. Actually, I might have a Gauss pistol. Heavy gunship from the mercenaries. Speak about the devil. Oh, right, that's how we ended up with so many optronic parts. I saw a Gauss musket, yes. Definitely as well, so we gotta research a few Gauss things. I think I might have seen a pistol, but I think we might have blown it up with our explosives. Why can I not build the Predator? Because I'm missing the life support systems, right? Let's ship those over as well. Life support systems, hey ho, let's go. And then, yes, okay, so we have a pistol, a musket, a heavy Gauss, and a sniper Gauss. 25 days, 25 days, 25 days, and 20 days. I'm gonna research all 4 of them because then the commando can actually teach me about Planet of War or Imperial Shock Troopers. Because clickers we're gonna have to proc off the Guilty Space Technician, which is probably stuff that I should be working on quite soon. Yeah. We're sitting on 1.2 million, by the way, that's pretty sweet. Wait a minute. What do I need for the Dream Library? Oh, it's the Teachings of Night! It's not the Teachings of Ni. Teachings of Night, fantastic. So all we need is 200 pillow books. Now, unfortunately, we only have how many pillow books? Like 140? Sorry, 164, there you go. But hey, look at this. I'd like to make some pillow books, please. Nice! But we only need to make 36. This is gonna be our #1 priority target right off the bat. Forget everything else, guys. How long will this take? 6 days? Okay, cool, we'll take it. Also, if this thing lands, we can't clear it out depending on where it lands. Yeah, we definitely won't be able to clear this out. He says very confidently. Unless... Come on. Oh, Dingo, you little idiot. You're about to go down. I changed my mind. We are going to clear it out because we have something that they don't have. Actually, they do have it. But yeah, we're gonna be taking our old friendly neighborhood tank with us because I want to thank them for their presence on my soil with a 85mm bullet between their eyeballs. Thank you very much. Very excited for this. Of course, there's also the possibility this won't work out, and if this doesn't work out, then we're basically... Hey, where's my tank at? Then we're just basically gonna back out. Oi. Which of you gnomes has my tank? Bingo. No Night Ops gear. I would like to use a... You know what we haven't made? Electro swords. Shit. I'd like to use a heavy suit. I'm gonna be sending these fellas over. See if we can intercept it in time. I think we could. And then last but not least, let's go to the Maldives and manufacture ourselves some electro swords. What am I missing? 4 circuitry. Okay. Thankfully I have some 4 circuitry available. This should make 10. This should make 20 of them. I don't think I need more than 10 at the moment, so let's send it over. Yeah, I completely actually forgot about the electro swords there for a bit. Speaking about things I forgot, this is my notes. Laser, we're working on it. ETAP, we're close to it. That's done. Well, actually, we gotta double check the voodoo training. I probably gotta rotate some people. Craft rocket launchers. I think we're working on Stingray. The ninja super sexy stupid side dance. Kinda. The old junkyard needs more tech vests. Did I do that? Wait, there is a note system. Yes, there is. There's 2 ways to access it. The first one is Ctrl N, and the second one is from the menu, and I can show you the menu here in a second. Better air wings and defenders. We're doing this. Gotta keep this in mind. We gotta work towards that. We're doing that, and we've done that. Wanted, a mysterious leaflet has arrived at our hideout. So yeah, here, how would you do it from this menu? Oh, trust me, I've been playing this for a year, then I realized it was a note system. It is very useful. I actually used to write this in a separate notepad. But then I forgot to look at the notepad. And we can't make ogre armor until we have guild engineering, I believe it was. Because that requires heavy duty construction, which is needed for one of the heavier armors. So we are gathered here today to destroy some mercenaries, all in good faith of course. Now we don't know much about mercenaries, but we do know this. Oh. Nothing. We know nothing about mercenaries, but if I remember correctly, they don't particularly enjoy laser. Yes, we got a tank. Not just any tank, it's the 85mm battle cannon tank. I love that thing. I love it. The sprites are really good, yeah. It's really, really good. So yeah, we gotta be using lasers, and well... We'll have to see how that goes. 80, no, 85. It's a bit larger than that. At least that's what I keep telling myself. That's just that. Right, and then we have the topic of voodoo. We're gonna be using mind. Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna be using lasers because they don't particularly enjoy lasers quite a bit. So just to kind of mentally prepare, there's a good chance that we just bugger out and not actually finish this mission. I'd like to throw that out there. I still think we're not in a good spot. I think these type of missions are still a bit too difficult for us. Remember last time we did a mission against mercenaries, they lobbed a grenade through my top of my roof and blew a bunch of people up. This is a landed heavy gunship, so we can expect at least one of their tanks and then a bunch of mercenaries. It's gonna be during daytime, so we'll see how that plays out as well. Yeah, we have one EMP user. I'm not sure if I wanna have 2 EMP users or have somebody use Mind. I think Mind might actually work against the mercenaries. Oh yeah, their mercenary shock trooper is terrifying. It is freaking terrifying. I've always had issues with it, always, especially if you're using, let's say, plate mill with a tech blade, for example, to try and hit it. If it punches you, because I think their punch is electricity, it can straight up just kill these type of units because we are weak to electricity. If I remember correctly, that is, which I probably don't. Is the tech blade good? I love the tech blade. It's great. It's fantastic. I think the tech blade is an upgrade from the vibro blade. Or the vibro sword? Is it? No, it isn't. Is the tech blade an upgrade to? Or an upgrade of? I can't remember. But yeah, I personally do believe it's really good. The vibro blade, I suppose. No, vibro blade is more around reactions. Yeah, the electro sword is an even better one. We recently unlocked it as well. This also does some stun damage. In my opinion, these are basically your top tier type of stuff. You can have 12 time use, 110 accuracy. Lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage. Good for the action economy. So yeah, I think how we're gonna do it in this particular case. Shield breaker and then a wand of pain. It's better than the cutlass, the saber, and the old sword. Oh, there you have it. Okay, let's take a peek. If I don't like what I see, we might actually bug out, as I said before. Okay, well, how can I? This is not particularly bad, though. This is not particularly bad. Gonna get spotted. Nobody's throwing a grenade directly into your craft. Yeah, the top hatch begs to differ in this particular case. Yeah. You know, I do not trust this one tiny bit. I do not trust this one tiny bit. I do not trust this one tiny bit. You know, I actually expected it to shoot to the side here because of the 2x2 lineup, but it decided not to do so today, so that's nice, I suppose. We just hit one unit, so within the circle that we just hit, there's only one unit. Good. Here's the ship. Yeah, I won't expect the EMP to make a difference here. Okay. 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 So who can I see? Hey, my friend the hover tank. What a joyful surprise. Uh, uh, hmm. I think we're gonna leave. I think we're gonna leave. So I see two problems here. First of all, they can lob grenades into my top hatch. Second of all, I don't know. If I start using the buildings as cover, they will just simply lob grenades on me. Like I said, I feel like what we're gonna be doing here is way above our pay grade, so. Maybe take this guy out as well. I'm kind of curious, if I decided to get out, nobody's overboard. If somebody would be able to run all the way up here, pick him up and then run back, we would have a live one. But sadly nobody has enough time units to pull that off. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately nobody would have the time units to pull that off. That's like your own tanks have a lower EMP resistance compared to enemy tanks, because ours are piloted. I like to think theirs are piloted as well, just so we can kill one of those idiots. But yeah. Yeah, I think we should just cut our losses. And leave it at that, and then get the hell out of here. Seriously. Yeah, right, he was not dead. Okay, well. At least I messed with him, so that's fair. Yeah, the big problem here is I just didn't feel confident enough to do it. He landed again, we could basically rinse and repeat, but what's the point? That looked very doable. You'd think so, you'd think so. Until they pull out grenades. It's their grenades I'm actually afraid of. I know they have Hilarium grenades. And I know that one grenade will kill me. The problem is, once I start using the houses as cover, they'll throw grenades over the houses on top of my units. Also they fly, and they'll fly over the houses or around corners. That's my main concerns. How do you know? Alright, so we've done one mission before with a heavy gunship, and I shot a few enemies from inside my craft. I was hiding inside my craft. They couldn't look into it, and the guy basically stood at the bottom of my craft, lobbed a grenade through the top hatch, killing 4 people. All mercenaries are flying units. We had some commandos and stuff in the air as well. The one that I was looking at near the house, kind of like between the gunship on the right and the tank on the left, in the middle, he was flying. And you need to kill them first. That's the problem. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'll leave him be. I don't think I can. I think it's just the commandos. Commandos can fly. Captains can fly as well, right? I mean, I know the heavy shock troopers can't fly. I think the hover tank can't fly either, you're right. And engineers can't fly either, that's a good point. Also, there's the other problem that I had 4 people at the bottom of my craft who could either get sniped from the bottom floor, and if I were to walk away and kind of walk to the other side of my craft, enemies could fly into it and still kill people. There's too many angles to cover, which was the other thing that really made me worry quite a bit. Anyways, maybe I'm just being overly paranoid, that's also a possibility. Yeah. Just we've had quite a few bad missions, and I was really hoping that we could avoid a few bad missions today. Apparently the commander, but not the captain. Huh. Well, color me surprised. I'm a coward, I'll admit. I'm a coward. Speaking about being a coward. Let's check out, or voodoo. Yeah, there you go. Unoccupied desks. So we're gonna be checking people for voodoo power. We're gonna quickly queue them up. Fucking bug eyes, I swear to god, Jägen. You'll never let it live me down, will you? You'll never let it... let me live it down. Alright. I should find an Esper. Well, I guess we'll have to find an Esper then. Which should be easy once we do Campus Carnage. Unless you got a herder staff. Does the Slaver's King count? Wish we had a herder staff. Alright. Alright. Gotta keep that voodoo going. And this is a very sad voodoo place. It's funny, we only had... I think we've only managed to get like, what, 3 demons god shrines, and the other 2 were at the start of this year. Haven't had one since. Really depressing if you think about it. Alrighty. That is all that said and done. Let's not forget to save. Looking at the stats, the mercenaries have very low protection against burn damage, so using fire-based weapons seems advisable. I don't know what their armor is. I'm also trying to think like what would be pretty good fire weapons that we could use against them. Tarnian arrows. This might actually be a good use for Tarnian arrows. Let's see. Your fighting crew. No, tools of trade. Longbow Tarnian arrows, because these things actually have burn damage that scales with power. You haven't had the teachings of feast yet? Nope. Baby nukes solve everything. Baby nukes will solve everything in a half. Right. Electro swords being completed. Let's make sure that we ship them this time around. Synth muscle armor is good from my experience. Right, there we go, look at that. And the pimpage is finishing up. A doomed farm. Sure, we quickly will clear this out. I'm serious about being quick, look at that. Alright tank, good luck. This is me clearing it out really quickly. That's how you do it. Alright. We're gonna have fun, guys, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. We are, by the way, in the bottom left corner of the map. That's good. Spray and pray. There's a few of them, sire. If I don't see any real threats here, I really am currently not seeing any real threats. We'll line some people up to take a few shots. Oh, Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Get up here, grab yourself a fire extinguisher because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it. Or a foam grenade maybe, in the near future, we'll see. I guess Elarium grenades might have also really packed a punch there, to be fair. You get it from Ninja Medics, you can make it with knowledge of mercs. Man, Ninja Medics, god, I'm gonna hate it when we finally run into those idiots. Fucking hate them. And Mr. Light Cannon over there is a bit dangerous. We gotta know which fights to pick and which ones not to pick. Just gotta keep an eye out if I don't see any RPGs show up. Yeah, they're in our field bases, and base assaults. Or base defenses, my base defenses. That's why I hate them so much. Right. Just gotta pop the people with RPGs if I can. I suggest I should build my bases early on. You're actually asking the wrong person. I have done a god-awful job building my base. One thing I can highly suggest, and I'm pretty sure you're already in a mid-run, but one thing I can highly suggest is to disable the quote-unquote auto-build. So you get to build your own base from the start instead of the game pre-building your first base. The Revenant suit. But one thing I would suggest is figure out which facilities you might get rid of. Yeah, I don't. And it screwed me over every single time. I think like having good separation where your hangar bays are, because if the enemy attacks, they're gonna appear in the hangar bay. Then, well, first the elevator, then the hangar bay, and if there's not enough space for the remaining units, they might appear in other places. Whereas your units will quite often spawn in your own crew quarters. And then spread out over a few different facilities as well, if I remember correctly. So you kind of want to have a good separation between these two. So that, you know, you don't spawn in your crew quarters that's adjacent to the hangar base, so once you start moving people around, you immediately will get shot at turn 1. That being said, I don't know, to be fair, I really don't. I keep screwing up my own bases. I won't say try to plan ahead, I feel like it's really difficult to plan ahead. But figure out which facilities you might want to get rid of and which ones you want to keep. I think one thing that's quite specific about this mod, I shall keep playing by the way while I'm ranting on about stupid shit. One thing that you should be keeping in mind, which again I don't do, is your first base will probably become either a research base or some type of hybrid research production base, because your first base is the only base that has the old Earth lab. So with that in mind, you kind of want to figure out which facilities you're going to keep and which ones you want to get rid of. And kind of build according to that. So for example, you might say like, hey, I'm planning to build a workshop, but eventually you might need a 2x2 industrial printer. You want to make sure that you can build that somewhere without having to tear down, like, let's say 3 libraries. I think they disabled it. But we tried it out and we weren't able to figure it out. Partially also probably because I'm stupid, but yeah. This was disabled years ago. Oh, there you go. But I have otherwise no real good tips, unfortunately. I struggle a lot with base building myself. I've been struggling quite a bit with it. It is really hard. It is incredibly hard. Matter of fact, I've had this really large problem at the moment where I want to build an Hilarion plant in my first base. I'd love to show it, but right now I'm kind of stuck mid-mission. But I want to build a Hilarion plant and there's just no room for it because it just doesn't match my base planning. Like, there's just no room for it. That's the harsh reality. Alright. And I can show you why this is a problem here in a bit. Once this mission is over, it should almost be done. Oh my god, voodoo! Another voodoo! What's your favorite spot to start your first base at? That's really tough as well. It really depends on the starting bonuses. I think the first time I played, I started in the Technocracy because it gave you quick access to optronic parts, I believe. Now we started in California because it gave me 8 cat girls, which I really have been enjoying, having like 8 cat girls right off the bat. Pretty nice boon. Phoebes apparently is pretty cool because you get assault clones. But for example, I can also imagine that starting in... I think, what was it again? There was another very interesting place where you could start. It's way past me. But I've really been enjoying California. Over a year ago, holy shit, I feel old. It feels like it's always been there. And we're done. By the way, look at this. Nice reactions. Very nice reactions. Alright, take it and bag it. We're gonna scream over here. There is not enough space in this base. What are you trying to do? We're gonna sell the combat ammo as well. Bring me their skulls. The Maldives is out of apples. I was about to say, that doesn't sound right. Turin, that's the one with the Turin girls, because it instantly gives you access to the Turin gals, right? Otherwise that's locked behind a pain and a half. But yeah, so this is what I was talking about with my primary base. I want to build a Hilarion plant. And that means that I can get rid of the still and I can get rid of the extractor. The Hilarion plant is a 2x2. Where would I build it? I don't want to get rid of my libraries. I want to keep my hangar bay. My Peasant Revolution HQ is a 3x3. And I do want to keep my industrial printer. Early access to raiding parties. Well, there you go. And here's my old Earth labs. So what I would need to do is remove the extractor, remove the sick bay. The vault is destroyed, remove the vault. And then rebuild the VIP club down here, or down here. There used to be a hyperwave decoder, but it got blown up. So yeah, that's just poor planning. That's like 2 million, 2 to 3 million that I basically have to rebuild. It sucks. It really does. Like I said, I'm not great at base building. I really am not great at base building. Mectoid, cybernetic organs. Son of a... Okay, well, this was supposed to be procced by the guild medic we're researching. Okay. Yet. A cybernetic body part replacement, popular amongst aliens, but restricted on Earth due to the Academy's deeming such contraptions odious to humanity. Obtaining this technology is promises some interesting breakthroughs, even though integrating such a device with our Hilarion-based physiology will be extremely challenging. Shit. As you can tell, I'm very disappointed by the outcome here. Defender armor. This carapace armor offers near invulnerability to small arms fire, being resistant to most forms of abuse. However, it's quite heavy. Slave soldiers. Most importantly, we also got it for the peasants. Oh, that is exciting. That's really exciting. And there's my fucking guild medic. On the same bloody day, can you believe it? On the same bloody day. Did you see that? I saw that. Eight brainers allocated, and over here we have room for 3 additional brainers. You know, I'm very afraid. Orders of operations is a bitch apparently. Always has been, right? That's on me. That's 100% on me. Alrighty, the Electro Sword. I'm gonna slap 6 aboard this craft. There we go. And I'm gonna slap 4 aboard the Fortuna. But yeah. Oh, right, the electric net. One thing I'm very afraid of at the moment is one thing I'm currently very afraid of is how much money we're gonna lose this month. Like, it's gonna be tremendous. I don't want to think about it. I just don't want to think about it. I think Point Zero is the one that actually made it, wasn't it? Electric nets. Yes, 10 of them. Chop chop. Ah, city raid. Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna be doing a little bit of city raiding. Now, last time we did the city raid, some unfortunate stuff happened. Let's hope we can avoid it this time around. We're gonna be using the harvester for it, are we? Can we make that? We cannot make that. Okay, we're gonna be using the Fortuna for it. We're not allowed to take any gals with us. So it's gonna be cat girls, Locknars, and peasantry. I wonder what type of armors we're exactly allowed to use. Where's Necrals, by the way? I haven't seen him in quite a while. Oh, there! Wounded for 5 days. Yeah, he'll live. Thankfully. So what type of armor restriction do we have? Allowed armor types are Crusader, Durasuit, Holosuit, Nightblade. We're gonna have some fun with Nightblade, most likely. Black vests. I wonder if I can just take a bunch of tech vests with me all the day. We can try. I don't think I have any tech vests laying around, fortunately, but we can try. Alrighty. Tech vests for the peasants. This Lochnar is gonna get Nightblade. Tommy is still hurt for 1 more day. I'm gonna take Edgelord with me. Yeah. And I gotta see if I'm allowed to take not catechol armor, if I'm allowed to take gorilla gear with me. I don't think I'm gonna take Claude Tin. I think I'm gonna keep her in the back. Am I allowed to take gorilla gear with me? It does not look like it, so yeah, the holosuit will be the way to go, and I don't feel like the holosuit, so we're gonna probably also replace a prideful clutch with one of these peasants. Stilica weeks. Okay, with the tech vest in hand, let's go. At least it will be a night mission, so that's gonna be good. Alright, so normally what I'd say is let's go for some stuns. The see-through suit for maximum sluttiness. It makes people uncomfortable, so they avert their gaze. That's how invisibility works. Check. Yeah, sure, that works. Oh my god, I'm allowed to use alpha rifles as well? Oh, that's pretty cool. I could load up an alpha rifle with just knockout grenades. I might just do that, we'll see. One thing to keep in mind is there are gonna be doggos about, which will be a bit unfortunate if I'm not careful enough. Let's take a bunch of knockout grenades with us. Yeah, I actually thought it was a city stealth mission. And we were limited, but not even. We should not be using that. I like your attitude, I really do like your attitude. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The gated community. Oh my god, it is actually a gated community, look at that. So I think the biggest problem here is that they can actually hit me from very nasty angles. Let's hope that they won't. This is like probably one of the more dangerous type of missions to do, the one with the fence. So I think normally what I will do is I will send a squad down here and we rotate around, but instead we're gonna be doubling down here. And kind of stick together. I know currently one of the problems is the fact that I have two Magna lights over here. If I were to pick up the Magna lights, my life will become a bit easier. How heavy are they? 6. And just like that, we're in nice darkness. Fire, fire, fire. Mega pull Wolfman down. Man, he got mowed down, he really did. Okay. Right, this is fine. If we kill enough of them and we beat through them quickly enough, we're gonna be fine as well. If anything, this allows me to deal with the light situations quite nicely too. Wasn't really my intention, and we have a simple fat guy. We had a simple fat guy. Tap tap. And sharp girls. These are the people we were coming for, by the way. The sharp girls. Hey, so sharp. Huh. There's no kill like overkill with Fey ammo and barrel nukes. Yeah. Kinda just makes me one day, oh hello, literally everybody in the world. Kinda makes me just one day want to go here with the heaviest of weapons and show the moose aka me, because it wasn't obvious. You know, Levy, you did not have to kill her. You're using a stunning weapon, because it wasn't obvious yet. We're just supposed to, surprise surprise, stun. I think we hit him in the back as well. Have we just casually tabbing somebody like it ain't anybody's business. Okay, I think we're practically good to go at this point. Got some people in the yard as well. Let's hope that nobody gets popped here. It's a very dangerous mission if you're not careful. God damn it! Did you have to kill her? Well, at least he's on fire, so good job. Actually tabbing somebody, unbelievable. Alright, Clerk, you're going down, my friend. Probably with reaction fire, just to keep it a bit spicy. Yeah, it's a shame that she died. I would have loved to cap her, I really would. Okay, Okay. I think mostly I'm gonna be popping a bunch of people just to try and see if we can get some panic going. Really will be my favorite way of dropping these fools. And then we'll see how the rest plays out. Alright, Levy, you did a good job. Okay, let's see. Okay, so killing him is quite important. Difficult but quite important. Yeah, I figured he'd be overstunned from that. We'll wait for him to get closer before we pull the trigger. Trying to check out the upper levels. Yeah, the smoke is actually giving me some form of cover. Whether that's good or bad remains to be seen. Seriously? Come on. Good enough for me. He burned to a crisp. This building should now be cleared. Let's keep moving down in that particular case. Let's hope the smoke screen holds for the time being. And yeah, the Megapole Wolfman might be an issue. I don't think there's a quick way for me to kill him. Hmm. Bingo. Okay. Anybody with time units left who could potentially act? I mean, I have Daisy Pace. I don't think there's anybody up here. Always worth checking out real quick. Yeah, I think these top floors are basically empty. Anybody with time units left? I did see Eleanor with 77, but I guess she's fine. Let's slap in another grenade. Keep going. There's panic. So real quick, he's a problem. He has a gun. Problem solved. Megapole Wolfman, wherever the hell he went. Figured that part out yet? Oh, he's right here. Look at that. Are you that resistant to mind? Huh, should have gone for a power spell in that case. Yeah, this is a bit problematic now. Yeah, that is a bit problematic. That is not what I was anticipating. That's kind of the thing, right? You can never anticipate. Wow, I missed both of them. Okay. Well, I don't appreciate that. I know why I missed them. It's because of the tiny hedges. So we'll just do some killing instead. Nothing personal, you just kind of were asking for it. Nothing personal at all. Yeah, I'm actually highly concerned about what's happening down there. I think all we gotta do... Oof. All we gotta do at this point is just... complex spells, power spells. All we gotta do at this point is... get the last few Megapole. And there you go, that was apparently the last few Megapole. Anybody over here with healing? Or am I just running around without any healing? I think I'm just running around without any healing. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, that could have ended pretty poorly. What are good non-melee stun weapons early on? Oh shit, I have no idea actually. I always use melee. Maybe harpoon guns with stun clips? God damn it, Necros. Alright. 18 hostages taken. Ooh, +4 voodoo skill, way to go. Yeah, I think like melee wise, you have to kettle prot. I still think the stun baton is pretty worthwhile as well against unarmored targets and the handle. The coconut, I guess. Oh god. Yeah. What Necro said, the stun bolts for the harpoon guns. Alright, we got 2 sharp girls, 3 sharp guys, which is quite okay. We can rob them for those credit chips. Do I care about that? Not really, actually. I don't even need personal databases. Savvy girls we enslave, pet guys. I don't particularly care about them either. Then clerks can be enslaved as well. Bag it, ship it, goodbye. It's a shame there is actually stun bullets for the shotgun. It's just not the normal shotgun. I think the police shotgun has stun bullets. Yeah. Much later. What are we doing? 0.0, right. Eh. The domestic gun has rubber at the start. Oh, well, look at that. That is actually a pretty good option. Not gonna lie, thank you for that, Pokemon. That's a very good point. Do I want to send over the money purse? I do not want to send over the money purse. What do I want to send over? You know, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Isn't that funny? Okay, anything I want to keep? I think I can keep the rest. Alrighty. Angel of Love, veteran, patient, best kind of friend, murderer, nightingale, soft target, grunt, and supersized. Stunner rat. It's all the same. More apples for the Maldives, Darkmoon corpses have arrived, and we see another critter going about its daily business. I wonder where? Oh look, they're drinking Mai Tais? I believe it is, Mai Tais. In Hawaii. Alright, we're quite familiar with this type of mission, it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna be seeing drones, we are gonna be seeing guild members, and that will be that. Roshi Chocola. Chocola. Yeah, Chocola. Alright, bull soldiers, come on. Able peasants. Ogre. Have them to just take a tank with me, but let's do it the proper way. Legion armor for everybody, let's go. Ba-da-ba-bum. Music, I find the music so damn enjoyable. Music is great. Alright. Chop chop, let's go. Hawaii is a very popular destination apparently. The truth is out there. Oh, it's a prepper camp. I'm still alive in your game. Yes, you are. Surprisingly enough, Necros, you are very much alive. I think lately you got severely wounded, so we haven't seen you in much action as of late. We're gonna ignore the Redman Rodeo though, but I might do the prepper camp. Which, again, we haven't seen in forever and a half. Look at that. I don't know. I'm asking myself the same question. I've been meaning to use the electric net, so we're going to be using this as well on somebody with decent enough throwing. How does that, well, first of all, she has not done a singular mission. Second of all, I think she might be a freaky gal with 16 strength. And thirdly of all, she's wearing a somewhat heavy armor. Welcome to my life. Let's go for lethal damage. Let's just go for lethal damage. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We're a dangerous bunch. Alright, I want to play around with the electric net. I haven't really gotten around to actually using it, so this will be a first. It's gonna be interesting to see. Other than that, I'll take some throwing weapons with me and we can throw away, as they say. Maybe get a secondary net just in case we might need it. Doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be using the mortar, no matter how you look at it. Maybe a minigun. And a custom shooty. So the objective is quite simple. I just want to make sure that people get some experience, the low-ranking people. I want to try out the electric net. I don't want anybody to die. Now, that should be reasonable demands, right? Okay. Aha! So where's my nether? Right down here. This thing has a acceptable range, I suppose. Ah, that's way too far away. Oh my god, all the drones in the world, all the drones in the world. It's one. Remember, I do want Predator over here to gain something out of this. I think it's even worse. It was a castaway gal. I've not really been recruiting any young Ubers. Did somebody say brrr? Well, that felt good. That felt very good. Okay, let's make sure that we don't get jumped on, and the rest will be history. I'm pretty sure we can expect a grenade or something to show up here in a second, but yeah, TikTok. Peasant range is 10 to 15. Not our peasants. Well, actually, probably yes for our peasants as well. I'll never get to use my electric net, will I? Never get to use my electric net, not like this at least. Yep, not like this. Damn. Oh, that is not a consumable. I actually thought that the electric net was a one-time use item. Now I feel silly. Now I feel very silly. Joke is 0. Okay. That's not what I meant to do, damn it. What? What's... I don't understand this game anymore. I try to aim for somebody, people miss. I'm like, okay, just shoot wherever you want to shoot. It's like, oh, let me just hit the person. Right. Ow. No, wait, you hit him. Thank you. Just can't get this right, can I? Yeah, so my throwing is a bit too low over here. Hello. Oh. Yeah, my throwing is a bit too low. Don't worry. Don't worry, Explorer. Everything's okay. Just ignore the hail of bullets heading in your general direction. Ah. I'm sure I'll be fine, right? I won't be fine, by the way. Okay, well, I tried. That was a shitty try, but I tried. I guess I got very lucky that that went right over back armor, because yikes! That was a bit unexpected. 37% chance to hit, by the way, that's really bad. I'm having some fun with the minigun. I don't use it often enough, to be fair. Definitely don't use it often enough. Yeah, you'll be fine. Walk it off, yeah, wimp. What's your favorite part of playing X-piratez? If a peasant dies, we can recruit them without too much loss. That obviously is my favorite part. I mean, who doesn't love that, right? Oof. Wow. Wow, big oof. Stay dead. Alright, no healing nearby. Alrighty. Well, tiny bit of healing nearby, apparently. Done. Alright, let's go home. Look at this. Melee, throwing, accuracy, reaction, bravery. Julia really had a blast today. Way to go, Julia. Ooh, 50mm shells. Some integrated devices, some Osiris security guards. Let's ship whatever we can to wherever we need to ship it. I think like the real cool thing about X-peasants, in this case, the peasant revolution, is just that you can really buff out your peasants. And they're quite easy to obtain. But it doesn't just turn the game into a press A, go here type of deal. You need to be a bit mindful about how you play. Like, I feel like with guilds you can just basically say like, oh, I'll quickly run the Overwatch, but Peasant it's like, if I run the Overwatch and I get shot, I die. Ah, we'll be fine, and then you die. It's a bit, it plays a bit different. It's, well, that's how it feels to me at least. I might just be talking out of my ass as well, that's another possibility. Pretty fun though. Alright. Lola Spire's gonna get 50mm shells and we hold on to the rest. Veteran, best kind of friend, murder, nightingale, soft target, shell, shocked, hitman, and supersized. Easy. Infernal connections. With the knowledge of the other dimensional, we were finally able to piece together how the demons work. Spider Demon's huge brains must be an antenna through which it draws energy and possibly orders from some other dimension, namely from hell itself. This must be the same process the other demons are using, and the demonic essence must be a catalyst. This implies the demons and their work can appear anytime, anywhere. Plus 500 score. Okay, what do we have here? Let's take a peek at slavery, because the sharp girls will be enslaved and the clerks will be enslaved. Then we have robbery. Why can I not enslave the troublemaker? I'm still supposed to enslave them. Okay. Now it's all making sense to me. Oh, come on, you can't do this to me. Not like this. It's so neurotic over it, it's not even funny. Where were we? Right, that takes care of my slavery part. Robbery is done. Then we have extraction, which is the whole reason why I pulled this up in the first place. Let's not extract the money purse, we'll be moving it. Open up the smuggler box, open up the old earth weapon boxes. Recycle some tridents, recycle some other aqua stuff, and then we do a bunch of butchering as well. Live and dead specimens, thank you very much. And now we can finally extract UAC plasma guns from the spider demons. Yeah, there's quite a bit to extract apparently. Let's not forget to bring their skulls to me. Alright, that should keep people quite busy for quite a while. The Stingray. Outfitted with an advanced guidance system, this missile rarely misses its target. Aggressive engagement tactics decrease the time it takes to lock it on target, but it deprives the attacker of the range advantage. So here we go. The Stingray missile. That is my type of missile. Hmm. 45 range, 100 accuracy, 24 reloading time. Which leads to the Lancer missile. I think this is an anti-shield missile. Well, let's get socializing done. So starting today, we are gonna socialize as if we are civilized people. And have constructive conversations. Gasp! Let's also get the compact carbine going. So this will be the new type of missiles we're gonna be using. Stingray missiles with Stingray launchers. We can produce them ourselves, so we don't have to rely on Seagull missiles. Catgirl tourist in peril? We better join in and help them out. Alright, time to get some more Catgirls going. Lancer sounds more like an anti-armor missile. Good point, good point. Come on, tanky, tanky, tank. I think I might have found the tank. There we go. Alright, we make it nice and quick. Let's make sure everybody's in their armors and gears. I finished researching the human defender armor, but I'm not making them. Let's fix that. It completely slipped my mind. This is one of the things that is so terrifying. If I don't pay attention, this type of stuff slips my mind, and that's not good. Because I've been so excitingly waiting for it as well. Let's go. Alright, let's talk defender armor. So we have one defender armor we can repair. Great. And we gotta make some defender armor ourselves. This is gonna be expensive. This is gonna be really expensive. Oh my god, this is gonna be way too damn expensive. Well, let's start with 20 of them. Start with 20 of them. So I'm gonna have to buy 10 tactical vests. Get myself how many integrated devices? 13 integrated devices. That's a good start. So tech vests. I'll buy 20 because I think 10 belong in the base itself. There we go. Then start shipping to the Maldives some integrated devices. How much do I have? 11. I gotta get me two more integrated devices. Can I quickly create some integrated devices here? Yes I could if I had optronic parts, which I don't, so let's ship optronic parts. In this particular case, 6 of them. Don't you have a couple from the loot already? Yes, but I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need so much more. Oh, right, knock knock event. I did not read the knock knock event at all. Ah, Captive Wanderer. Captive Wanderer. We can rescue him, but more importantly... No, just rescue. I completely zoned out there. Yeah. Well, that ends well. Okay, so here we are. We're quickly gonna swoop in, we're gonna go and kick some ass and swoop out. Alpha rifles in hand, let's get this done. Oh wow, Istar is back as well. That's funny. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's tag it and bag it. Just a regular bunch of troublemakers and the likes, nothing to be really worried about. Oh no, cat girl, in peril. I'm not particularly happy about that development. Right. Oh, come on. He's right there. No, prideful clutch, you're just... No. I was gonna say you're too small, but you're not too small. All these perfect slave opportunities I'm killing as well, I'm very much aware of that. I guess I'm okay with that. Tardy Ruby, we need to talk. Why the hell was there a napalm grenade in your... Yeah, it was just... Okay. Just her. Just her. Gotcha. Last time I checked, we definitely had... stun grenades. That's why I'm so freaked out about it. There we go, look at that. Yeah, I'm playing this very aggressively, just in the hopes that we can finish this mission before they kill even a single cat girl. would be very unfortunate if they did. Alright, and we still had the tank to drive around. Alright, well, I think that means we're done here. I think that means we're done here. Overall, I'd say this went pretty well. A few, you know, few hiccups here, there, and everywhere, but overall it went pretty well. And we got to use a flying armor as well. How exciting! Okay. Alright. That's a few more peasants than I had assumed. Or slave makers than I had assumed. Holy shit. Okay, well, 9 people, there you have it. At least 9 people. So let's get down to business. Lots of business to get down to. Damn! Actually missed the one in the back. Ah, okay. Alright. Ah, bag it and bag it. I could actually knock the cat girls out as well, just make them quickly ZZZ. Not a big fan of that. Okay, there's a lot more than I originally anticipated. Holy shit. Alright, friendly cat girl, I'm so sorry for this. Alright, so she's overstunned and we gotta fix that. This way I won't kill her by accidental friendly fire. But yeah, we do gotta fix that. Tommy, get over here, grab a cantina refreshment, and try to get down here as soon as you can. So we see her, and we also see her. I have plenty of people who I can still move, right? Yes. That's not really what I was going for, but sure. Have you ever considered, you know, dying? That'd be nice. Be very nice. Oh, come on, don't take a shot if you can't see. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right, now she decides to die. Well, better late than never, right? God damn it, prideful clutch. I put my money on you not failing, and you failed me. Okay, anybody with time units left? I think that was everybody, so let's keep the ball rolling. Well, tardy Ruby, I suppose. But yeah, let's keep the ball rolling.
Bring it on, baby. Cut it out.
Okay, sounds like the last few were slightly panicking. Oh yeah. Alright, and now we should probably also patch up the Bertha over here. Okay, let's do it. And whoop. I do wonder if I should actually be stunning these cat girls just so I can get their weapons. But then again, they will be overstunned, which we gotta fix. Which is another problem. Oh my god, she is really overstunned. I can use this on downed enemies, right? Downed friendlies, right? Friend down, yes, she's incredibly overstunned. Bystander survived 7. How much do you want to bet that there were 8 cat girls? Oh, one way to find out. How many cat girls did we end up getting? Let's see. We got 5 tourists. Wow. Oh, that is good. That is really good. 5 of them. 5 out of 7. Can't ship them to my main base, unfortunately. I do have a bit of a spacing issue. Well, let's ship some of them to the first or primary base, and the rest will come naturally. Don't worry about the rest, right? The Maldives can have the bananas, the apples. And that will be that. Angel of Love, Veteran, Public Enemy, Ice Cold Killer, Gunslinger, Murderer, Soft Target, and yes, all the cat girls did survive, look at that! Fantastic, that could not have gone any better. Right, the prepper camp. I completely forgot the prepper camp existed. So let's hit the prepper camp. As always, I'm actually gonna do this using a tank. The harvester is not at home yet. Well, we'll have to see if it is planning to come home soon enough, and this must be an Imperial probe. No, it's just a mosquito fighter. Okay, let's blow it up. Because we can. I'll clear it out because I would like my hands on the small engine. Alright, but first, prepper camp. Let's go. So the prepper camp is going to be relatively easy once I take a gnome with me. Here, gnome, gnome, gnome. Where are you at? There are you at. Up. I bet they didn't prep for this. And there's my integrated devices and optronic parts. So let's make the remaining integrated devices. And then I can make my defender armors. UAC vault. Captain, we have succeeded in finding the location of an old UAC base. Its exploration poses a bit of a problem though, because it's filled with poisonous gas. I don't think we need to do UAC vaults anymore. I do know that USA data reels are a nice thing to get. But we ourselves currently have 3 data reels. That's not a lot. Yeah, that is not a lot. I need more. I'm gonna need more, so we need to do that UAC vault. Unfortunately, the craft that will do it, Fortuna, is kinda busy at the moment. I should be researching these things at least. UAC laser, heavy nail gun, and the rocket launcher. The Kako demon and the Pinky demon as well, just to clear this out. Do I have a live Pinky demon? I can't remember. Lobsterman is being butchered. The Aquaman needs to be researched, that's a side note. The Toxic Slime I'll never get around to actually doing anything with. And then we do have a Kako demon. So yeah, gotta research him away. No Pinky demons though. There we go. Yeah, that UAC vault would be quite nice to get cleared out. Is everybody ready? We're gonna be using real guns here. Well, you can keep using the shotgun, I suppose. If everybody's ready, then we're gonna dive in. I don't want to spend too much time prepping, which is funny because, you know, we're fighting a prepper camp. But yeah, I just want to make it a nice quick mission. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Getting caps will be nice, but first and foremost, we're gonna clear this place out. Sometimes you just gotta do it the quick way. I don't see any floating hover devices, unfortunately. Oh, that's why. Well, apparently somebody beat us to the punch. And we're dealing with zombados. Well, you know what to say. A zombie never has killed anybody before. Ah, it's the pink zombies I'm worried about. I see lots of pink zombies at the moment. If only I could switch. A zombie ate your neighbor. Basically that. Alright, McCook. And Mustafa. You two, please go and pick up a book. I need some bone fever. Bingo. Get me some bone fever. The one thing I'm very worried about is we might actually be dealing with singers as well. They'll have a field day against me at the moment. And the only prescription is more bone. One does not simply bone enough. Okay. Yeah, the big concern I have is the purple zombies. Okay, let's see where this is gonna go. Stop. Stop. I think I'm gonna be in trouble. No, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Alright, no single zombies to begin with. I actually thought that they still had another turn to walk all the way up the ramp and take a stab at me. That's why I was panicking. You know, that was awful aim, I gotta admit. That was that was really bad. Alright. Let's get up there and keep the party rolling, shall we? I'm gonna take this moment to kinda sit back, just let them do their own thing. You don't shoot a chain shotgun to aim. I mean, I'd love it if they point the gun in the right direction. Alright. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Right, no single zombies, no purple zombies, we're good to go. The lack of Fatman is also quite surprising. Hey, bone fever. Oh, never mind, bone fever. You shoot and then you adjust. Oh shoot. I really wish I had cryo grenades. It would be nice if we dropped quite a few. Oh, that was us. I was about to say, who the hell is shooting them? It would be nice if we had a few additional kills and knockouts here. It would make my life a bit easier. You know, just me, but it would make my life a bit easier. Because then the turns will go quicker. That's how MG crews usually get their guns and rounds on target. Shoot first and see where it lands. Shoot first, aim later. Yep. Yep. I'm actually very glad that this turned out to be a zombie camp. I prefer that a lot more compared to the alternative here. I can be honest. Ah, you don't have ammo anymore. Let's see what we can get you. What type of fun weapons will we have access to? I'll probably go with the Slayer stuff. Then again, a rifle might help out a bit as well. Maybe another super self-charging laser. Those weapons are pretty cool lasers, I'll admit. I really wish that he would use his bone fever on closer by targets as well. Where's your fireball launcher? I'm actually not using it. But yeah, we have it. It's laying inside my craft. I'm still not sure if I should be using it because it will produce quite a bit of smoke. Zombies won't like it though. Does it have snapshot? Yeah, it does. Alright. Fire away, as they say. Haha. Ammo check. Oh right, the minigun. I keep forgetting that the minigun does not have snapshot. Yeah, you're done as well. How about we finally use a heavy flamethrower again? It's been a while. What a waste. What a waste of voodoo. Can't believe it. Absolute waste. Oh, at least we're almost done. Ah, man, if this mission also had psychedelics, I would have been right on out of here. Okay, so 2 types of enemies left. Let's hunt them down. Unfortunately, it seems like the last enemy might be inside. Which is not going to be pretty. Speaking about not pretty, there we go. Mercenary base done, 6 rocket launchers acquired. Oh man, Hilarium rockets, that's beautiful. I envy you, I highly envy you there, Jagen. Wish I had that. Ah, you woke up. Done. Look at that, +6, +4, +5, +5 voodoo skill. Holy shit, that's pretty decent. Yeah, happy. I'm quite happy with this. Pack the baggage, ship it, and celebrate. God, 8 zombies alive. I mean, if you had more than 2 hover tank racks, you would have probably been very ballsy. Keeping those damn awful things alive. Well, some might call it ballsy, I would call it crazy. No free animal cages, yeah, that's right. We'll kick out all the zombies. Also probably gotta kick these guys out unless I want to butcher them for deep 1 meat, which I don't think I want to do. Then we have a Megapole Wolfman, which... yeah, I can enslave him. Yeah, we gotta ship the bone fever spells. Got to do so. Bone fever. Gotta get your bone fever. Righto, I did mention the slavery. Supplies are ok, and then slavery. 2 ninja girls. Yes, we're gonna enslave both the ninja girls. Megapole Wolfman, and of course the Savvy Girls as well, and the Siren Security Guards. And the Geos. Holy crap, we have quite a bit of enslaving to do. More than I anticipated. Unless I dare to get the kill trap, I think that is roughly about everything I need here. Do I want to keep the kill trap? Do I want to keep the kill trap? I have 2 of them. They can still teach me about 6 different topics. Divine Code. We're gonna proc the retages. We're gonna proc the government generals. Actually, this is really good. This is really good. Nightgown is the only problem. Nice. That's one way to get the Divine Code, I suppose. And we also have a UAC vault we quickly gotta do. Alright. Only small units are allowed, right? Nope. Anybody is allowed, okay. Alright, that should be an easy, quick mission. Nothing special about it. Yeah, it's gonna be Toxic Slime, so E-Pulse. Hey Shin, that's right, the Fortuna. Gotta love the Fortuna. Legion armor, Legion armor, Legion armor. Tech armor will probably become, well, probably will remain tech armor. No, 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 no. We gotta replace the tech armor with something better. Probably the heavy suit. No, we don't have a heavy suit. Smoky. Two smokies. Plate mill. Plate mill is not the right move here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm debating switching out to Lockners already. I don't like the fact that they are using armor that just is not gonna work for them. Instead, I'll probably take a few more peasants with me. Aqua suits, right? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I changed my mind. As per usual, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna be taking any of you gals with me, it's gonna be peasants all the way. Spacesuits in general, if you have them. Fortunately, I don't. Isn't Toxic just wear a chem mask and an armor with chem resistance and you're fine? I vaguely remember doing it that time, last time. Huh. Vaguely remember. Alright, let's find my aqua suits, get geared up, and then we can clear this out. Yes, I do have aqua suits available, right? I can unequip all the armors, but I don't want to do that right now because I'm being a lazy bastard. Or maybe we only had 11 aqua suits. We'll take 11 people with us. That works. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 11 people should not be an issue. I'm running through this one more time just to make sure that I didn't miss it, and it doesn't look like I missed it. Okay, off we go. A Megapole patrol car. Okay, we know the drill. Hunt and kill. Oh, well, we'll probably just blow it up on top of the water. In the meantime, let's go to the not black market. Let's go and manufacture and get ourselves some cat girls. Cat girl tourist. Right on up. The problem is I keep pulling people away from the books. Bounty hunt level B, Sitz Creek. These mercenaries and humanists are making a land grab on one of my outlying towns. The local militia is overwhelmed as the humanists have brought the tank. No, not one of the small robotic platforms, but the real deal. The militia is currently sitting in wait. Okay, yeah, well, rip down. We don't have BFG ammo, I think. Requires a BFG battery, and we don't have that yet. Well, we have two batteries actually. Don't know where they are, but we have two of them. Right, they're here. I should at least ship over the BFG. But yeah, we can save the town because the Fortuna is already on the way to the Lochner vaults. I'm gonna blow the car up right above water, by the way. I don't wanna deal with clearing it out right now. Even with two Hellguns and EMP books, killing one took some time. Took some doing. Help. Like, honestly, I'm very naive, and I was just thinking like, oh, I'll drive up with my tank and shoot it a few times, right? I don't know. I'm probably just way too naive about it. Where's my shiny Niners at? Right here. Hmm. Da-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. Alright. Oh, haha, getting rid of my spears by accident. Alright, let's go. Guess you could use your nets here as well. Yeah, true. We'll keep it nice and simple. For once. Nice and simple. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Look at that. Just look at that. Ah. As long as we don't hit the barrels, we're fine. It's a bit like CDDA in this base, isn't it? Oh no, what's CDDA? Can't believe I'm asking this. How embarrassing. Catalyst dark days ahead. Oh man. I've heard about it, yeah. Now that you wrote out the full name, I've heard about it. But I think it's zombie survival, isn't it? Or am I crazy? It's everything survival. Oh no. I'll be so bad at that, because I can't survive. I thought we established that shiny niners can blow up barrels. Oof. No, I have to take this on the chin. Wait, hold on. All those items are still there. Great. Must have been a high roll. Just my luck. Yeah, my item pile is okay. Thankfully. Now I'm actually really terrified. Now I'm actually really terrified. This area is relatively safe, right? This area is relatively safe. This area now also is relatively safe. This is still a hazard zone. I think the worst part of all is the barrels in the back exploded and everything just kept exploding. Oh no! I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Please. Somebody hold me. Somebody hold me, please. I'm gonna turn up the brightness. Hey, that is one thing that I haven't gotten around to. Last time that we were messing about with this, I was not feeling too well. I was pretty upset. Let's see, how does color 7 look like? That looks the same. Really? Okay. Yellowish. Might be okay. That is dark yellowish. Hmm. I'll keep it at 2. I'm mostly used to it. Maybe I'll play around with it later. Can't believe they all died. Alright, I think we're almost done here. That's why we were not shooting back, apparently. I think we're almost done. Let's wait 1 or 2 turns before actually moving a bit more aggressively. Well, let's hope it's worth it, right? As long as we don't set off any other barrels, we're gonna be ok. As long as we don't set off any other barrels, it's gonna be ok. You can't narrate that, Knuffle. How dare you? On fire. That's still not done yet. Okay. Alright. Start killing some of the downed slimes. I don't think we have to yet, right? Not like we're having a morale issue. See them getting back up anytime soon. Then again, I might be setting myself up to fail in this particular case. I wonder where the last slime is. He's probably behind me, isn't he? I need to grab my iPhone. Yeah, I probably just need to grab my iPhone and take a peek. Because most likely it's gonna be stuck behind the wall. Knowing my luck. Make it nice and bright. Here you go, look at that. Ooh, colors. Haven't seen those in forever and a half. And let's at least pick up an iPhone. Probably blocked in that lower right corridor room. This one? Because you should be able to enter it. Right above Esther. Ah, yeah, I see. Right here. Also, I heard the door open and close. Yep, there you go. Alright, grab the steam hammer. We're gonna be hammering for a while. Oh. Hmm. Alright. Keep an eye out. That was probably the thing that was moving through doors earlier. Come on. Some work to do. Definitely. Okay, that's good. Progress is being made. Huh, that's weird. What? That wasn't enough? There's probably more than just one, right? Probably. Alrighty. Yeah, so seeing all those barrels stand around, not great. Now we're done. We unfortunately lost 3 hands, but otherwise we got through this. I don't care about the toxic slime, so we're gonna kick those out. We've got 3 aqua plastics, 1 data reel, so that's good. Let's ship everything we can. Street Fighter, Angel of Love, Veteran, Ice Cold Killer, Idol, Black Widow, Nightingale, a Multikiller, Trigger Happy, Supersize, but unfortunately we lost Leah Colonica, Victoria McCook, and Gerda Griffin, who was, by the way, the one that pulled off the bullet that killed everybody. I think Victoria McCook was actually a Psy user. And that means that we lost 3 aqua suits as well, so we gotta get those back. I'm gonna get 5 of them. Troublemakers have arrived, and integrated devices have been made, so if I want to make some human defender armor, I can make 10. Wait, 10? Oh yeah, right, because the tactical vests have not arrived yet. Air race to the astral bridge. 4 hours. If you Aerian fired ships are not allowed. I don't think we can do this. Yeah. I actually do wonder if this is allowed. No, it isn't. I don't think the Airbus can make it. I can try, but I don't think the Airbus can make it. Alright. Yeah, definitely not. Look at that. Just not quick enough. Right, let's also get those suits up and running, shall we? Aqua suits. That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 aqua suits. Ka-ching. Oh, we can actually buy aqua plastics. I completely forgot that's a possibility, but I mean, who will buy aqua plastics, right? Tits Creek, alright. I clicked it just at the tick of midnight, that's nice. Narlock Soldier. Ah, the Lochner Militia examination. Their job is to shoot strangers. Evasion 50%, night vision 15. Alright. Like to keep researching the Narlocks at least. But there's only one more topic to really proc. Just the Narlock Lasgun. And then for the nobles there's 5 other type of things which I want to pick up. So yeah. There we go. Ah, the Liberal Cultist translation. Forcing a church reverend or church reverend to translate the book yielded a ton of chaotic information, which took a real effort to piece together into a comprehensible form, which is as follows. The first part of the book concerns the church's cosmology. It claims that the Stellar Empire dates back millions of years ago. They were busy seeding life on various planets until a mysterious enemy, known only by the name of the Inciters, appeared. A schism took place. The Star Gods as we know them today abandoned the old ways to better fight the war. Other Star Gods, henceforth called the Elder Gods, claimed the convenience doesn't justify abandoning the old ways. The Church therefore is obedient to the Empire, but it also secretly holds the Star Gods to be imperfect. The second part of the book concerns Church philosophy, described by the words of pleasure in perfection, elegance in timing, a refuge in creation. Reading between the verses you can feel their loathing towards the Academy in particular, but also strangely towards reticulans. In contrast, the deep ones are seen as pure. The third most exciting part concerns performing voodoo rites. We're ready to start experiments at any time. Yeah, sure. That will be nice to use. Another guild engineer coming up, and I would like to at least get the cool scientist going, because there's one more thing I need to proc here, which is the Wyvern plasma gun. Guild engineer told us about the heavy power couplings, heavy duty parts, indispensable in construction of all kinds of large energy weapons. They're highly valuable and quite scarce. Craft charter lasers, excellent. And contacts Euro Syndicate, finally. The arms dealers of the Euro Syndicate have shown interest in our money. They offer us 2 very potent if very expensive laser weapons. They're willing to trade us some even better ones if we agree to strike a cooperation deal with them, which will likely entail doing some very dirty work. Let's hope we really have what it takes if we don't want to end up as mere scapegoats. No deal. No deal. I know those bastards. No. I think the problem is, if I do the Euro Syndicate deal, despite the fact that we get less rifles, we get heavy laser and all of that, I don't need to tell you what type of missions will keep popping up that we have to do. That is a real pain. Oh, privatizing world peace. Yeah, guild engineering a real blocker. So I think we're gonna say no to the Euro Syndicate deal for once. I ain't their lackey, never will be. Juggernaut power armor is needed for the next tier of power armors, so we should get started on that soon as well. But is there anything else that's more important for me to get? I guess we can do some socializing in the meantime, and... Yep. Yep. Slave robots. And there's my tactical vests. And some people came back from their ritual of rebirth. Let's see if we can actually get them to do some militia. Oh, no militia training. Okay. Let's see if we can at least get them to do some basic gun training in that case. Oh, they don't really benefit from it either, so this is what it is. Okay. Keep those pillow books coming. Right, Sitz Creek. How are we gonna do this? What I'm thinking is we take a tank with us, right? We take a tank with us, but that won't kill their tank. To kill their tank, I need to use a bunch of camp grenades, which we don't have too many of, matter of fact. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about as well, chem mortar shells. So we'll use a tank and chem mortar shells and try to kind of clear it out quite effectively. Trying to think if there's anything else that I need to be concerned about. Angles, I suppose, and friendly Lockners who might get too close to me. I guess heavy laser. Yeah, that's probably how we'll run it. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I swear to God, if I'm gonna lose my tank again, I'm gonna be so disappointed. That's too many, by the way. Okay. Onion Parrot and Mercury Saber is the ones we're gonna take with us. They have the best voodoo. Are you still hurt over there, Necros? That's the real question. You're still wounded. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay, let's gear these people up. Legion armor it will be. And maybe some defender armor as well. I have 3 defender armor, so let's go. Okay, so this will be your crew. Let's hope that we can make do. And that means that we're going to be doing the Sitz Creek. Hopefully we'll arrive during nighttime, but it's very 50-50. We're still ignoring the Redman village, and then there is also this little thing to clear out. A ninja crawler doing some ninja influence. This might not work at all. Come on. Come on, got him. Alright, that went a bit better than anticipated. So yeah, a ninja crawler for us to clear out. Do I know anything about the ninja crawler? No, I don't. Okay, that's gonna be fine. Can work with that. Okay, so we quickly try to clear out the place. I guess we can try to use some shield breaker. We can also try to use some eyeballs. Otherwise, I'm planning to run around with laser weaponry at least. And maybe get some chem grenades as well. This might actually be one of the very few missions where I may very well save scum, because there is something that there is something that I might be misremembering, and I will get very annoyed if it turns out I misremember it. So, you know, fair warning, I suppose. We'll see. Very disgusting, actually saying that, but we'll see. I'm sure we're gonna be fine. Wow, you're even better. Yeah, you are even better. Okay. Remember, we're here to just kill a bunch of humanist scum. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's do it without killing ourselves. I know, it's a very challenging thing to ask. I might be setting my hopes too high, but we'll see. Alright, mortar crew. You're right, medikits should be for everybody. Always feel like I kinda skim over the medikit part way too quickly. I want to use advanced medikits in this particular case, they should be a bit lighter. Also grenades for everybody. Chem grenades for everybody. For most everybody's at least. Okay. And you two are gonna be my bombard crew. Congratulations. And I guess I also want to take a HE grenade with me. Levitator. Anything else? I don't think so. Maybe an offhand weapon or something, I don't know. How about some more grenades? There we go. What? I only have one mortar? Oh, son of a bastard. Right, it's the other one that has two. Okay. Still think this is the best option I got. Well, what we can do is just use some acid arrows in that case. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the similar setup down here. Without the grenades and the mortar shells. Acid arrows. Let's go. That's their battle tank. All right. Well, off to a great start in case you couldn't tell. Off to a great start. So probably my best option is the setup down here. Or all the way up here. Go with down here though. That's a second grenade, not right under it unfortunately, but I guess good enough, right? Also in front of it, I think at this point I've stacked so many grenades that any additional grenades is not really gonna make a difference, but we're gonna lob out one more. Just one more. There. I like how shitty your aim is. It is really embarrassing, matter of fact. That's really embarrassing. Alright, let's get this done. No, that seemed okay. Oh wow. I remember the tank explosion being smaller. Just saying, I remember the tank explosion being a lot smaller. Yep. Yep. That Lochner is gonna screw me over. Son of a bitch. Please go back to sleep. Thank you, pal. You're a real lifesaver, believe it or not. Really? I can't see the tank, even not when I light it up this badly. Huh. Huh. Yeah, it's right there. I'm not crazy. I'm definitely not crazy. It's right there. Alright. Not going the way I want it to go, but alright. Something tells me that shithead is just gonna shoot straight up. Ruin my day. Yep. Don't think I'm gonna be using the voodoo books, I don't trust it. God. Save me from this tank, please. I don't even think I can make that angle, can I? I can't even make that angle. Even this is a bit risky, I suppose. I wonder if it will try to do some spotting nonsense against me. That'd be quite unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess in the meantime we'll keep these grenades going, huh? It's the best I got. And if the grenades is the best I got, I should be highly concerned about this mission. I don't need to save anybody though. All I gotta do is just blow up this tank and we are golden. And hope that whoever has an RPG doesn't casually decide to RPG my face. Or as a normal person would say, RPG my face. Know why I said so weirdly. Probably because I'm panicking. I was really hoping on the fact that the tank might have decided to shoot me, but here we are. God damn it. Come on. Ah, stupid effing trees, I'm telling you. I hate them. Not enough energy, fair enough. Gotta keep lobbing those chem grenades on it, maybe it will help us make a difference. Also, please go out here and pick up, for my sake at least, a mind probe, and we'll try to mind probe the fool. Don't think there's a lot to mind probe though, to be fair. Did you see that? We damaged the tank with a chem grenade. This might be it. Tank down. All it took was 8 or 10 grenades, but we've done it. And not to stroke my own ego or something, but we did manage to save one whole civilian. I'm pretty impressed. Don't know about you guys. No, that's actually could have been subjectively a lot worse. Alright, Jack, you're welcome. You still get to hold on to your beloved town. Okay, all I gotta do now is just basically be patient and wait. That shouldn't be too difficult for us. I'll have a little team do a little bit of a sweep. What's your night vision? Oh, damn, defenders only have a night vision of 12? Wow, that's a bit of a step in the gut. I kinda suspected it, but I was hoping it would also be 16. I was secretly hoping it would also be 16, so... that makes night operations a bit less than optimal. You son of a bitch. Can't believe him. Oh, 5 bystanders survived, 14 booty seized, that's almost 2k in points. That was very fantastic. That was good. that went way better than expected. I actually expected to lose the tank, and maybe even 2 or 3 gals. Like, the biggest fear on those missions is not necessarily how do you deal with the battle tank, but how do you deal with the fact that you just lost a tank and 4 kills because a Lochner militia guy stood in front of your building without you noticing it and the tank shot him. And you just became collateral damage. That's me, in a nutshell. Every single time. Every single time. I don't think we can do anything with battle tank parts, but we'll see. Anything I want to get rid of? I don't think so. We'll keep the rest. Scourge of Europe, Veteran, Public Enemy, Murderer, Nightingale, Supersized. No tank killer, unfortunately, but that's alright. Bone Fever has arrived, and some Zombados too. A supply ship from the Star Gods, that's okay. Alright, we have a quick mosquito to run. Evaporated him. Sucker. Ah, even took him as a hostage. Wait, what? Oh yeah, voodoo skill, right. Because that was a voodoo weapon. Ah, and the last bootleg laser disc, which will teach us about the mass-crafted weapon parts. I've been waiting for that for quite a while now. If I were to rob a Hitman, what do I get? Aquaplastics. We're definitely keeping Hitman in that particular case. We got 8 Seagull missiles. Really good stuff. 2 small ship engines. We know where we gotta ship that. The Maldives. One of these days I will disassemble those. One of these days. Trust me. Battle Mage. Well done. As quick as they come and go, and I don't like what I'm seeing in the distance. What is that big red blob? Actually, don't answer that question because I'm not gonna like that answer. Oh, it's a freighter. Oh, well, I mean... you know, that's not too bad. Hunt and kill. Ah, and we did get him in the end. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were able to down him before too long. But we're fine. Let's decrypt, right? Some data disks. We still have plenty of topics left on the data disk, so that's not done yet. And let's keep the rest rolling as well. Zombies baited. I think we can skip the zombies for now. I do want to clear out the ninja crawler, but we gotta wait until it's daytime. Next up we have a freighter. And we're gonna run it with the same crew again. Gotta be careful that I don't run out of that ammunition. Let's make sure that people are actually using normal guns again. Well, I say normal guns, but what I really mean is, what can we actually use? What can we use? What might be fun to use? I'm thinking about something that might actually broaden our stats a tiny bit. Specifically looking towards throwing. I guess there is also stunning. This might work. This is fine. This is fine. You're fine. Well, actually, how about you get a little bit of a choking wand? We have no choking wand. Moving on. Yeah. The rest should be pretty straightforward. No need for all of this nonsense. Oh, here's my wands. I completely lost track of them apparently. Now look at this, an electro sword and a kettle prod. Oh yes, look at this dual wield this. That might actually be problematic. Okay, let's go. Alright, just a small guild sailor. I don't need to keep him alive this time around. Don't need to keep them alive at all. Help, I'm being attacked by a guild stapler. Whatever will I do? Oh wait, shoot back. I think he just got attacked by a human stapler. Alright, well I fucked up with the guild sailor right now. Alright, down he goes. And the rest should be pretty straightforward. Let's just make sure nothing bad happens and we'll be home in no time. I got scratched the paint, oh no. That means we gotta keep it in the repair shop for a few weeks. How awful would that be? Huh. What are you even trying? Oh, I see. I was gonna say, what even are you trying to do there, but you were actually shooting to the guy on the right. Alrighty, well then. There's a lot of them, sire. A lot of them in need of a spanking. Yeah, I can definitely notice I'm not taking this mission too serious. That's usually how bad stuff starts to happen. I don't know why we're running around with shield breakers again. Oh well. Oh, you could actually penetrate my armor. That is unfortunate. Hey, this is great. This is great. I actually need 2 of these idiots. Now I also realized there might be a small problem here. I do not trust that wrench one tiny bit. That wrench can be quite devastating. I'll have to deal with it. Hmm. Alright, that's 1 guild engineer down. That's guild security down. And that's the guild sailor down. Okay, good enough for me. I'm gonna try to use an Hilarium grenade again, because I kinda wanna see if we can maybe up our throwing a little bit doing this. Yeah, close enough. Quite literally close enough. Oh, you son of a bitch. Did that hurt us? Doesn't look like it, okay. Oh, look at that, he's trying to run away. Nice. Hey, and there you have it. Stunned. In a single throw. I can definitely see the usefulness of this thing. Actually, I think we're done. I think the rest is just going to panic at this point. Alright, that's it. Ah, and there you go, we should be done now, right? Yes! 3 enemies surrendered, 6 hostages taken. We've cleared this out, we've got Simplicity and Hilarium, but most important of all, we had fun, right? That was fun. Oh my god, that right here is fun. 155 shells. Get rid of the stapler clips, we keep the last pistol and the Hydra laser as well. Alright, let's ship it to wherever it belongs. The 155 meter shells. Millimeter shells can go to Lola Spire. Now Lola Spire has over 300, that is fantastic. The Maldives is gonna get a good chunk of this stuff. Besides the scrap metal, I think we're gonna sell the scrap metal. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. 15 glamour, by the way, that's pretty sweet. Probably also gotta get rid of the Durafret mesh. Okay. And let's send to Paris, because this is where I put everybody who needs to be processed. Let's send the guild people over there. And last but not least, the Lola Spire can actually have the guild engineers. Alright. Pretty sweet. 2 guild engineers, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Right, and then the scrap metal could be sold, as I said before. Hop. Angel of Death, Veteran Murderer, Soft Dark, Trigger Happy, and Bullet Magnet. Wow, I'm actually surprised the tank is not the Bullet Magnet. There's my aqua suits back. Oh, the Death Blossom SMG, a very heavy and one-handed killing machine, better than any comparable handgun as long as you're strong enough to wield it. Well, what can I say? Death does blossom. Look at that auto fire. Oh. One-handed as well. What else did we finish? I will actually be producing some Death Blossoms. Ah, the hybrid fighter slash gunship, the Swordfish, a fast armored vessel equipped with a large weapon mounting. It has 5 dodge, 10 gun accuracy, 2 light slots and 1 heavy slot. Has 2 pilots and a crew of 5. So ironically speaking, I could potentially use this. As what actually? I guess we could use this as a I don't know. I don't know, to be fair. We need synth muscle mesh to go for the synth muscle suit, which we need for some important stuff. You know what we still haven't seen, as a side note? We still haven't seen a singular item destroyed teaching of the night. Well, we're not gonna research it. We're not gonna research it, I'm sorry to tell you, but no. Heavy freighter documentation. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. Big Demon Skull. Let's get Voodoo Destruction. It's about damn time we get Voodoo Destruction. I did say I wanted better crafts, but they'll come, don't worry. Academy Engineer. Academy Engineering. We have obtained a host of Academy technical secrets pertaining to such things as laser weaponry and mind-machine interfacing. Oh, data center. Oh, this feels so good. This feels so incredibly good, you have no idea. No Euro Syndicate deal. We've decided to not get cozy with the Euro Syndicate. This was getting way too political. We don't need it to keep enjoying their culture. Plus 50 infamy. Yep, that's right, we rejected it. No shame, and no shame. Alright, and what else can we research here? I don't need to know about the Cleanser SS armor. What about the Craft Less Cannon? Craft Charger Less Cannon. The Craft Charger Laser, which leads to the Craft Less Cannon. But it also requires stuff like superconductive laser batteries. Hyperwave Targeter. Alright, let's get these two things going as well. But yeah, the Academy Engineering, that is fantastic. One of the things I definitely do want right now is a data center. Screw everything else. Sorry, Voodoo, you're gonna have to wait. Narlock, you're gonna have to wait. Wait. Yeah, Narlock is gonna have to wait, and I guess the Gauss Musket can wait, right? No, not really. Ah, there we go. 10 people should be done in 10 days on average. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Anyways, let's save that excitement for next time when we're gonna be clearing out this Ninja Prowler, because I'll wrap it up here for tonight. I'm gonna get a good night worth of sleep. I haven't been sleeping too well, so... On that notion, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time when we will probably enjoy some Academy Engineering and maybe see a casino. Either way, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.